So as soon as you pull the lever on the left down, the observatory over the left, the door on the opposite end. Did you leave it closed or open?
I closed it because I don't want anyone seeing me.
As soon as you open that, the pyramid in the center of the room lights up suddenly with this dim purplish glow, and then miraculously it gets darker in the observatory.
Ooh.
And you hear this soft coming from out of the room.
Wait, from out
of the pyramid.
I just want you to start doing things.
Well, okay,
and suddenly you fly off. You just zoom out.
I know.
And like one of the paradigms just goes, "That's my car!"
Yeah, I know, right? So
my corner of the house vehicle.
Does the one button I have pushed in, does it pop back out, or does it just stay?
It doesn't stay pushed in. You press it and then it resets instantly.
Okay.
So now that I pulled down the lever, I push the button again.
Nothing happens.
At this point, I'm in the observatory, no?
Oh yeah, you've made it.
Because I was going there
Yeah.
after talking to Scipio.
So you you open the door then. Here, we'll retcon it a little bit.
Okay.
You open the door and step in and you see Daedriel over there, and as soon as you step in you see him pull the lever, and as soon as he pulls the lever the door you just open shuts automatically, and then the pyramid lights up.
But the pyramid is in the observatory, we can't see it.
It's in here.
Yeah.
It's like right here.
there. You walked right in. It's right in the observatory.
Oh, the observatory door behind us shuts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
this door shuts.
Not the door that to the room.
Okay,
to
I
the,
thought you
to
meant
the
this
observatory.
So
just like
Daedriel's
the
in
control room.
here, and I can see him from the observatory.
Yes.
Okay.
So this
Because
is super cool.
Because that door's open,
All right.
apparently.
Well, since pulling lever number 1 makes the cool pyramid thing, I'm going to throw the second lever.
Okay.
Because maybe the ceiling wasn't opened up and it's like, oh.
Startup sequence complete.
I didn't glean anything except magic from the pyramid. Okay.
Oh, this would be a fun one. Neutrino bomb armed.
Yeah, that's right. It's like what
So
does this mean?
You pull the second lever down,
Right.
and as you do so, the ceiling above you, Jovan, suddenly starts to glow purple a bit, and then bits of it start to disappear and eat away.
It's an observatory.
And as it reveals itself, you can see a starry night sky displayed
Oh, brilliant.
beyond. And there's a
amazing.
floating cloud of swirling galaxies going through it and stuff like that.
Oh, so it's not our starry night sky. It's actually
It seems to be a distant starry night sky.
Ooh.
Colorful.
All right. I come out there to see what's up because I can sense awesome things.
word.
Since Jovan's out there now. Do you have your weapons now?
No.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'd be able to just carry him around or not.
A soft hum reverberates through the room,
This is
as
incredible.
if ancient machinery was whirring to work.
Ooh. I am super.
What problems have you guys?
I am super jazzed by this. This
Look,
is really awesome.
We just have to figure out the takeoff button, and the house will launch back into space.
I
and
know
we'll
where it
rejoin
belongs.
we'll go to planet Parallax.
That's happened in Lear before.
Yes. So there's no history of any of this. There's no legends of ancient beings. You know how on the History Channel they always have ancient aliens.
Parallax just Follows the Parallax just showed up 4 years ago.
There are
Yeah,
no
they
legends
There
of
are no
aliens.
legends in Lear.
All right.
Haven't been around
Not
that
in
long.
Lear, no. You came from across the sea, and
Okay.
they came from across the sea. And as far as aliens go,
The sea of space.
as far as aliens go, you guys don't have any concept of what those are.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So we don't think there's life on other planets and stuff.
No,
Okay.
I mean
You
there might
don't
be.
even know what other planets are.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know about life on other planes.
Yes,
Right,
that's true.
okay.
Yeah.
So now that I've thrown both levers, I will push the button again.
Okay, so you press the button, and as you do so, the night sky suddenly goes, vibrates a little bit, and then off in one corner, this single star lights up and shows green.
All right. I pop myself back out and
What?
what's going on?
Well, wait,
every time I do
so-
this, I come back out
So
and look.
the night sky is the ceiling?
Yeah,
Yeah, it basically
Oh.
becomes an image
Like a view
of
thing.
It became
whatever.
an image.
yeah.
I thought it fell away. It became invisible, and we could see through
Nope.
it to the night sky.
So
Okay.
basically, I'm going to and the button just
Yep,
okay.
it's just a single press.
Alright.
All yeah.
All right. So I keep running back. I push the second button and I come back out and look.
Okay, so as soon as you press the second button, instead of something happening in the sky on the machine console itself, down beneath the two levers that you pulled before, two panels go and slide back, and there are two black looking weird rubber holes that look like they're just big enough for hands to stick into.
Yeah. All right, go for it.
Cool.
hand-shaped rubber hose are designed for hands. I have hands. Oh!
So you stick your hand into them, and you stick your hand into the rubber holes. You can feel that they actually fit you like gloves. You stick farther down, and as soon as you stick your hands into them, you like stick there, and it feels like you're holding something in the center of your hands. Like you're not, but it feels like there's something there.
Ooh.
And then Jovan, you notice as soon as he sticks his hand in and he like jostles them a little bit, the sky like shakes a little bit from left to right.
What's going on out there?
The sky is changing. Can you change it?
Ooh, I'm gonna do this thing where I like you know how in Minority Report where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that and see what
you
happens.
start wiggling your hands back and forth, and the sky moves with how you move your hands, as if you were spinning a globe.
Ooh.
It's like inside
Yes.
you rotating the
You're
thing.
spinning the globe
Yeah.
upon which I stand.
Oh, the thing he's holding is like a globe.
Yeah,
They can
and he's
move
like
around.
rotating it.
Why
and
is this
this
not in the same room?
the sky
Yeah, I know,
spins.
right?
This
Yeah.
is confusing.
So
Uh,
I play with her for a little bit, and does Jovan report anything weird, or is he getting vertigo when I try to
You don't
spin
see
faster
anything.
and faster
Yeah,
and
I'm
faster?
getting
It just the stars start like going like it's it looks like comets.
All right, I stopped then because it was fun for a second, and then
Yeah.
like it's not that fun.
warp 4.
It's like oh, does the green light stay lit? Like so when it passes.
When it passes past the part where the ceiling goes, it waits for a little while and then it rotates eventually back.
Okay,
around.
okay. Okay, button number 3.
Okay.
I
So
take my hands up in case the doors close and sever my hands.
just for clarification, are you going vertically?
It's
or
1,
horiz-
2, 3,
Okay,
4,
okay.
5, 6.
So the next button you press it, and it lights up this like little red dot. One of the stars becomes red and lights up.
Ooh, nice. All right, second one on the right.
Okay. Okay, so you press the second button on the right, you press it, and the sky goes and fades out, and then fades back in. And now, Jovan, when you look up, you look down, and it's like you're looking down on, like, a city. And as you focus more, you're like, oh, I'm looking down a Lier.
Oh my god. Oh my
Well, I can see the city below me.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a ship floating above the city of Lear?
There are no satellites in Lier. Don't ask about the satellites.
This is awesome. No, this is super important. So at this point,
Whoa.
is
You know what
the
you can
opening
do?
still?
Fly up there.
Is the opening with the hand movement
You
still
just
there?
smash him.
All right. As soon as Jovan reports what he sees, I'm gonna stick my hands
tore
back
the
in.
moon out of the sky.
And is there still a sphere for me to manipulate?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to manipulate it to see if I can make the image move and also move closer and further away.
Yeah. So
By, like,
you
pushing
fiddle
and
with
pulling.
it, and you learn that like by rotating like this, you can like move like imagine if it was a single eye, you can
Right.
move along at different points.
Right.
Like if it's a single image, and you can like focus on different
Right.
points of it. And then when you spin the globe, when you compress the globe in your hands, it zooms in,
Okay.
and when you pull the globe, it zooms out.
All right. I've seen enough CSI to know that enhance works all the time in every
Yes.
game system.
Yes, it does.
So I will
Zoom in onto onto the place.
Yes. So I'm going to.
Lawless's house.
I presume that Jovan and I are communicating what he's seeing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to manipulate to focus on the building
Mhm.
and basically to see how good this enhancement is. Like, can we see inside of buildings? Can we see like into rooms in buildings?
Right.
Can
So you zoom down as close as you can to the current building you're in. Apparently, as you zoom down, you can get just close enough to see a good detail of the entire building and some of the surrounding roads, but you can't zoom inside of architecture.
okay.
So it can't go through walls or anything like that. However, on top of this building, you see Leland. He's on top of the roof.
Oh,
And it just seems like he's just chilling out, just sitting cross-legged, waiting.
Oh god.
Leland.
Remember you saw that big dark shadow above it?
Oh,
And
it's
you gave the
him.
sword of killing to Oraros or Orano.
Orano?
Orano's probably here slaying the shadow right now, where he's on his way.
Oh, Leland's been possessed. Don't you remember?
Yeah,
Leland was acting
Leland was
weird.
possessed.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's just chilling, right? He's just standing there.
Yeah,
Why
he's
didn't
just
we
sitting
tie
there
him up or
cross-legged.
anything?
All right.
We're kind of dumb.
Maybe Leland is now the avatar of Sylvanas.
Probably.
Probably.
That makes sense.
Or Azazex, because
Guys,
he was in it during the times that the door was open and bad things were happening.
Mm.
Yeah.
okay, so Dadriel, I can see Leland on the roof.
Oh,
He
have we ever found a way up to the roof from this building?
No.
I mean, those that could climb up.
Yeah, so there
Yeah,
haven't
we
been any internal stairways up.
No.
we don't know how to get to the roof, but
You
he's
just-
up
you
there.
just got up there.
Wow.
You can
Okay.
get up there real easy.
Before we move on to the last two things,
I already used my fly.
Did
Oh,
you
I
really?
thought you could fly all the
Yeah,
time
you
at
failed
will.
out.
Yeah.
Oh.
How?
I don't
You,
remember.
you rolled it to find something out and it failed out.
Oh.
What?
I remember.
I
I remember.
think I.
For the day or forever?
For the day.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
did I?
You did.
Was that
You
last
did.
session?
No, it wasn't last session, but a couple of sessions ago, before we took the long break, you used fly and it failed out. I remember.
That's right. I used it this morning.
Yes.
Oh.
That's right. Because
Oh.
you're like,
Search.
let's go search. I want to fly or no.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so you just
Yeah, I
lost it
remember
for the
that
day.
being like, well, this is gonna suck for
Ah.
tonight.
That's the
Oh,
That's
man.
right. That's
Alright.
right.
Okay.
I'll put an X there.
In that case, before I move on to the next thing, I would look at the Doulahan
Okay.
and number one, see whether or not the killed paradigm statue is still sitting out there in front of the building.
Okay, so interestingly enough, the statues are still there, but you notice something else scary. Arano is standing out there,
Oh.
wielding the claymore of Netro, standing out there, and surrounding him are various Stroom barbarians. He seems to be fighting about 5 other guys, and he's like starting around. He's like swinging into them, and they
This is
rush at him.
outside.
Yeah, right outside the Doulahan.
I'm gonna
The
the
Doulahan.
Doulahan.
Yeah. So two things. Number one,
That's too bad. Oh, they found it.
Jovan, can you use the observatory
can't-
to communicate? Like if you
Zo-
yell,
zoom in.
yeah,
I'll
I'm
yell
gonna
at him.
zoom in and I'm gonna say, Jovan, hey, can you go? Natural commands you to step away from my servant.
I wouldn't do that.
Try and bless him.
So you can try to speak through the observatory.
I'm going to try and speak to the observatory.
Okay, what do you say?
Well, if it does communicate, I want to say
This is natural.
barbarians.
Back the hell off. Oh no. This is true.
No.
What are you doing?
Barbarians, stand back from my servant.
They don't appear to hear you. And as you stand watching the view console, Arano blocks a barbarian's blade and then turns around to slash another one and cuts into one of them, but is too slow to dodge the cleaver that embeds itself in his back. And he falls to the ground, dropping the claymore of Netro with it, and it clatters to the ground.
We always knew he was unworthy to
And
carry the claymore.
as he hits the pavement, the barbarians just like pile on top of him.
No! I'm going to attempt to... What could I do? Banish only works on like animals in extraplanar.
Apparently,
People are animals.
sometimes people
Sometimes you can.
people are affected by getting blown back. You saw that with Leland before.
Does Lotus Stare only work on one or?
You have to be
multiple?
looking somebody in the eyes for Lotus Stare.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Wait, banished works on animals?
Banish normally
I
works on
think it works on
extraplanar
animals.
creatures, but at higher spell levels, he's learned that it can blow people back. You don't know if it works on animals. He's used Turn on insects before.
Hey, it's worth trying.
Can try and work on.
I'm gonna attempt to, I guess, banish the barbarians.
I mean, you could try to do lay on hands.
What are you doing?
I'm
There's only a short
going to
amount of time.
banish the barbarians.
Okay, go ahead, roll for it.
Crit fail.
Wow.
Are you
I
increasing
take
your
take
disapproval?
another -1
All right.
Jovan is the
to
best.
spell check.
His spell effects are always like, this is the worst, or this is the best.
The
It's like,
spell appears to have no effect.
Oh god.
Netro is the god of all or nothing. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what did you do? I
You
banished
wanna-
a god of an ancient realm. It's like, oh, that's really nice. What about, can you heal this, like, little girl? No.
Nah, don't feel like it.
No. It's like, Netro is the most, like,
Netro is extremely wise, but rather picky.
yeah, I know. It's like, I'm not feeling it.
So anyway,
Netro's like a frat boy god.
Well,
It's like, I'm
No,
not
he's
into
not
it.
a frat boy guy.
I'm just not into it. All right, so I feel like this is giving Jovan a complex, and I don't want him to be sad. So I
away.
he is.
yeah, I spin
Spin
away.
away.
I spin away from the image. And it's
No,
like,
go back.
no, Orion's
What-
dead. He was
What
never
happened?
worthy of the
We
claymore.
must know what becomes of the sword if he falls.
Oh yeah,
That
okay.
sword is vital.
All right.
so you go back, and the barbarians finally like pile off of Arano, and his corpse is battered. Like he's been destroyed. Like he got curb stomped essentially. And one of the barbarians like picks up the blade of Netro and like peers at it and then spits on it. And a couple of them like get like Arano's body up and hold onto the blade, and they bring it over to like one of the canals, and they just throw Arano and the blade into the canal.
Oh,
and that's right by the duel, huh?
Yeah, and then
okay.
or his body like floats down the canal.
Oh, that's good. Okay, because then it'll be easy for us to get the blade back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just detect magic and just go. Where's a really magical soul? Oh, there it is.
Unless
Where
the
can it be?
unless the blade of Netro is made by the special floaty light metal that like will float.
Okay, let me try something. Netro's greatsword to me.
Oh, that's true.
Nothing happens.
All right. Oh, that would've been
Accio Netro's
Yeah, I know, that
greatsword.
would've
This is
been-
Harry Potter.
It's like, don't sue us, JK.
Yeah.
JK.
She doesn't need to. She's rolling in the dough. Never mind.
That's great.
I wonder if
I love
JK
that.
gets that JK joke all the time.
Probably.
She's like, hey, JK. Oh, JK.
That's super original.
All right. It's like, don't sue us for that either. All right, so
Can't just have to have a less terrible name.
editing that out because she's gonna be fine up until the moment Nick goes terrible name, and then we're gonna get a cease and desist.
Get a better name.
Is she Sue happy?
Seriously.
I didn't think she was so
Her,
Sue happy.
her next
Her-
book has this character
She's
named
not,
Nick
but
who
her
just dies
people
all
are
the time.
very.
Right, I'd be okay with that.
You're
If she
ticked off?
changes her name,
You're ticked off because of Longbottom, aren't you?
What? Because he's like so hot.
Because Nick Longbottom, or is that what his name?
No,
I
it's
forget.
Neville.
The guy who
Neville,
plays
that's right.
Neville Longbottom
Yeah,
is
Neville
now
is,
like a
but-
sex pot underwear model.
But the actual character was
Yeah.
bad until the last couple of books.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Well,
the character's great.
They really didn't predict how those kids would grow up.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, the
Bad writing.
redhead
That's what it
family grew up perfectly.
Yes, that's right. They did. Yeah.
They were perfect. Neville Longbottom, no one imagined that he would grow up to be a sex pot. It's like, turns out, puberty was great for Neville.
Anyway,
All right, so now that this sword is fine, I don't want Jovan to be more traumatized, and I have 2 more buttons to push. So, button number 5.
I'm like openly weeping.
apparently it still like shows the map of Lier. Apparently nothing happens.
Oh,
Button number 6.
You're gonna press a button and giant lasers are gonna shoot
I
down
know.
on Lear. Like you know that's gonna happen. You gotta be careful, man.
no. That I think that only happens when you put in the power source in the thing, and then the proton cannon is
yeah.
activated. No, so I go back to the universe map, and then press the 5th button.
Okay, as you do that and go back and press the 5th button, the green lights light up, the purple light lights up, and then off far distant another orange light lights up.
All right, perfect. So now, button number 6.
So you press button number 6. Over to the right of you, the
Nuclear
canister.
objects armed.
There suddenly is a purplish light that suffuses up around the sides of the cylinder.
Mhm.
Just kind of goes like in lines going up it.
Yep.
And there's a soft greater hum that comes, and then in the center of the silver cylinder comes a sudden gout of purplish flame.
Ooh.
Just goes and lights up. And then a purplish view screen appears in front of you and just goes and shows you exactly what Jovan sees above.
Okay.
Ooh.
There we
Hey,
go.
Jovan, get in here!
I'm gonna walk in. Oh, this makes more sense.
Look at this. Purple fire, dude!
Yeah.
Is it warm?
It's not warm. It's very cold.
Ooh. I'm gonna put my hand in it.
It passes through.
Oh, interesting.
So, so it's cold and it doesn't do harm?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at it with my eye worm eye. I'm gonna let's lean into it and look at it.
Okay. As you peer at it with the eye, instead of being purple, it just appears as pure white.
Ooh.
But your eye immediately feels very tired and hurts.
Ooh. Oh. You know what would be great at this moment? If Jovan detected magic.
I mean, the whole room is magic, essentially.
Oh, but how awesome would it be? Maybe it'll be a different color.
Okay, I'll detect magic.
Plus, maybe you might see whether or not
I
Leiden
need
is
to
up there
add
like
another disapproval.
suffused with black magic.
Yeah, I guess we could find that out.
Actually, well, you have to roll really high because it's blocked by,
That's a 15 plus 5 is 20.
That's pretty good. 20 is a decent number. 20 is like the magical number for good stuff.
Yeah,
I would
same
hope
thing.
so.
Okay, so give me another will save.
That's
Oh
right.
boy.
That's 16.
Okay. Okay, so you take 4 psychic damage as you open your mind.
Wow.
Just like you
How does
open it.
psychic damage differ?
So you open your eyes to detect magic, and that large blackness from before that you saw, suddenly coming out of it, you see these you see this skull like slowly floating out of it, and then on the skull slowly starts to appear 5 separate eye sockets,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then
Ooh.
and then a tendril reaches down and like zaps your mind, and it hurts.
Ooh.
I think I might understand. Leland is above us. The darkness is above us.
It's like, and it like zaps you, and then
Svanis is above us.
And
Ooh.
as you look over, you see that the room itself is brilliantly lit up in this purplish light. Just
It's like
and-
blinding.
yeah, and Dadriel included now. It's like the magic has like stuck to him. So like parts of Dadriel are like lit up purple, like as if there was like a
Wow.
substance that rubbed off on you. in the
Dadriel,
room.
you are appearing somewhat purple.
And then
The room is brilliant
The-
purple magic.
the light itself in the purple light is like this bright, brilliant white light that reflects a rainbow of colors and just like overwhelms your vision, and you just like and then the spell ends.
As
And
soon
that
as you
flame
just-
is the most brilliant of,
Yeah.
it
As-
comprises all colors.
As soon as you describe this, I have only one thing that I need to do. This is clearly the flame of rainbow magics, and if I've learned anything from My Little Pony, this is the ultimate source. So I
This-
take out Darren's begging bowl and I cup it over the fire.
Whoa! Oh my god, that's brilliant.
So you cut it over the
Somewhere
fire.
else where Aloy's just gonna go, no, my power!
Wait,
and
who
as,
is?
as soon as you do
Alloy.
that, the fire
Oh,
goes and jumps instantly to the bowl.
Yeah.
Just, and as soon as it jumps there, everything in the room, like all the machines and stuff, just like instantly shut down.
Oh.
Just it goes completely dark.
Exactly what I
Oh,
want.
excellent.
And the
You've
fire,
stolen
the fire
it.
jumps to the bowl
Mhm.
and like floats around in it. And as it does so, you look at the bowl, and the fire like dances for a minute and then goes and sinks down into the bowl. And then suddenly the bowl rises out of your hand and starts to spin in the air,
Ooh.
just like
What have you done?
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
and gets to like spinning faster and
Is this
faster
just
and
more than
faster.
the bowl can hold?
Well, let's see.
And then pieces of dust and dirt start flying off of the bowl.
Oh.
And you realize now that incredible multiple layers of mud have been caked onto this bowl over the years that Garin had it. And they are now flying off to reveal incredible hieroglyphic patterns beneath it. And as the mud like flies off around, suffusing the insides of the bowl with a bluish light around it, you can see that there are various symbols, but you recognize these. You've seen symbols like these before because they are the exact same symbols on the stones that you found in the depths that led to other planes.
Oh, yes! This is it. This is
Wait,
the keystone.
What's stones?
So
Remember
it's been
when
what?
we were
It
down?
apparently has every possible iteration of every one of those symbols. So it's got like the 1, 2, 3, 4, and they
Right.
go all the way around, and it lights them up in different patterns at different times.
Remember when we
Whoa.
were trying to get to the dragon's hoard and you were able to put all the symbols in to get us to the different dimensions?
Oh, I forgot about the symbol
Yeah,
part.
this was we had to like move the
Do I
various
have-
pieces around in order to move through
You
the
still have
portals.
the codex?
It's those symbols.
Oh,
and you
yes,
got
I
the
do.
codex
I
at the
do.
very beginning to have all of them. In fact, one of them, the symbol for one, is the one that I have in my hand that
I
was
also
burned in there at the beginning.
probably have the diagrams that we drew
I don't
trying to
think these are
figure
the right
out.
ones.
So this is the symbol that you found above the door in the Doulahan.
Oh yeah. Did that disappear along with
It
the door?
did, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, there's the stones right here.
yeah.
Yeah, so every single one of these stones, each one of those symbols is represented on the bowl.
Oh my god. This is brilliant. So when it finishes spinning like mad,
So yeah, it slows down and then drops in your hand, and the blue light stays there for a minute and then dies back down as if it like lost power.
oh my gosh. This is perfect.